Want to speak real Afrikaans from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at afrikaanspod101.com.
In this video, you will learn 20 of the most common words and phrases in Afrikaans. Hi everybody, my name is Ingrid. Welcome to the 800 Core Afrikaans Words and Phrases video series. This series will teach you the 800 most common words and phrases in Afrikaans. But there's a twist. With each new lesson in this series, we will include the previous lessons at the end. So after you've learned the new words and phrases, stick around and review what you've learned in previous lessons. Reviewing is one of the most important parts of learning a language. You can also get the full list right now at afrikaanspod101.com. Click the link in the description to access more example sentences, create your own flashcard deck, and finally master Afrikaans. Okay, let's get started. First is horlosie. Watch. Horlosie. Horlosie. Watch. Dit wys 1 uur op my horlosie. It shows 1 o'clock on my watch. Dit wys 1 uur op my horlosie. Bril. Glasses. Bril. Bril. Glasses. Sonder 'n bril kan ek nie goed sien nie. Without glasses, I can't see well. Sonder 'n bril kan ek nie goed sien nie. Baadjie. Jacket. Baadjie. Baadjie. Jacket. Jy het 'n slegte gewoonte om jou baadjie in die gang te los. You have the bad habit of leaving your jacket in the hallway. Jy het 'n slegte gewoonte om jou baadjie in die gang te los. Ontvang. Receive. Ontvang. Ontvang. Receive. Ek het 2 poskaarte ontvang. I received 2 postcards. Ek het 2 poskaarte ontvang. Soek. Search. Soek. Soek. Search. Ek moet soek vir 'n woonstel. I need to search for an apartment. Ek moet soek vir 'n woonstel. Neem. Take. Neem. Take. Neem. Die vlug neem 12 ure. The flight takes 12 hours. Die vlug neem 12 ure. Swak. Weak. Swak. Swak. Weak. My beenspiere is swak. My leg muscles are weak. My beenspiere is swak. Sterk. Strong. Sterk. Sterk. Strong. Die knoffel ruik baie sterk. The garlic smell is very strong. Die knoffel ruik baie sterk. Koud. Cold. Koud. Koud. Cold. Dit is koud. It is cold. Dit is koud. Warm. Hot. Warm. Warm. Hot. Ek is mal daaroor om warm tee op 'n koue dag te drink. I love to drink hot tea on a cold day. Ek is mal daaroor om warm tee op 'n koue dag te drink. Snaaks. Funny. Snaaks. Snaaks. Funny. Die boek is baie snaaks. This book is pretty funny. Die boek is baie snaaks. Perske. Peach. Perske. Perske. Peach. Baie vrouens van die ouer generasie in Suid-Afrika het perskes en pere ingelê. Many ladies from the older generation in South Africa used to preserve peaches and pears. Baie vrouens van die ouer generasie in Suid-Afrika het perskes en pere ingelê. Lemoen, orange. Lemoen, lemoen, orange. Rooi lemoensap het 'n lekker bittersoet nasmaak. Blood orange has a nice bittersweet aftertaste. Rooi lemoensap het 'n lekker bittersoet nasmaak. Aardappel, potato, aardappel. Aardappel, potato. Die aardappels kom van Peru af. Potatoes come from Peru. Die aardappels kom van Peru af. Sojaboon, soybean. Sojaboon, sojaboon, soybean. 'n Sojaboon is 'n tipe boon. A soybean is a kind of bean. 'n Sojaboon is 'n tipe boon. Groente, vegetable. Groente, groente, vegetable. Is 'n tamatie 'n vrug of 'n groente? Is a tomato a fruit or a vegetable? Is 'n tamatie 'n vrug of 'n groente? Koei, cow. Koei, koei, cow. Boere sal allerhande diere grootmaak, van koeie tot hoenders, perde en varke. Farmers rear all kinds of animals, from cows to chickens, horses and pigs. Boere sal allerhande diere grootmaak, van koeie tot hoenders, perde en varke. Vark, pig. Vark, ark, pig. Varke is intelligente diere. Pigs are intelligent animals. Varke is intelligente diere. Perd, horse. Perd, perd, horse. Ek het 'n wit perd gehad. I had a white horse. Ek het 'n wit perd gehad. Sneeu, snow. Sneeu, sneeu, snow. Die sneeu val in die bos. The snow is falling in the woods. Die sneeu val in die bos. Well done! In this lesson, you expanded your vocabulary and learned 20 new useful words. Click the link in the description and sign up for free at afrikaanspod101.com to get access to the full list of vocabulary you need for daily life conversations. You will also get example sentences, custom flashcard decks, and more learning resources. See you next time! Tot ziens!
How are your Afrikaans listening skills? First, you'll see an image and hear a question. Next comes a short dialogue. Listen carefully and see if you can answer correctly. We'll show you the answer at the end. Are you ready?
'n Jong seun lees uit sy joernaal. Wat was die eerste ding wat die seun vandag gedoen het?
Die weer was wonderlik vandag. Ek het vanmiddag by die swembad gaan swem. Ek het 'n fliek gaan kyk in die aand. Ek het ook die hele oggend gestudeer. Vandag was nie sleg nie.
Wat was die eerste ding wat die seun vandag gedoen het? 'n Jong seun lees uit sy joernaal. Wat was die eerste ding wat die seun vandag gedoen het?
Die weer was wonderlik vandag. Ek het vanmiddag by die swembad gaan swem. Ek het 'n fliek gaan kyk in die aand. Ek het ook die hele oggend gestudeer. Vandag was nie sleg nie.
Did you get it right? I hope you learned something from this quiz. Let us know if you have any questions. See you next time.
Want to speak real Afrikaans from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at afrikaanspod101.com.
How are your Afrikaans listening skills? First, you'll see an image and hear a question. Next comes a short dialogue. Listen carefully and see if you can answer correctly. We'll show you the answer at the end. Are you ready?
'n Man en 'n vrou kyk deur 'n spyskaart in 'n restaurant. Wat gaan die man bestel?
Wat gaan jy bestel?
Die pizza lyk heerlik. Ek dink dis wat ek gaan bestel.
Ek het gister pizza gehad. So,
OK, wat van 'n hamburger?
klink goed. Ek dink dis wat ek sal bestel.
Wat gaan die man bestel? 'n Man en 'n vrou kyk deur 'n spyskaart in 'n restaurant. Wat gaan die man bestel?
Wat gaan jy bestel?
Die pizza lyk heerlik. Ek dink dis wat ek gaan bestel.
Ek het gister pizza gehad. So,
OK, wat van 'n hamburger?
klink goed. Ek dink dis wat ek sal bestel.
Did you get it right? I hope you learned something from this quiz. Let us know if you have any questions. See you next time.
In this video, you will learn 20 of the most common words and phrases in Afrikaans. Hi everybody, my name is Ingrid. Welcome to the 800 Core Afrikaans Words and Phrases video series. This series will teach you the 800 most common words and phrases in Afrikaans. But there is a twist. With each new lesson in this series, we will include the previous lessons at the end. So after you've learned the new words and phrases, stick around and review what you have learned in the previous lessons. Reviewing is one of the most important parts of learning a language. You can also get the full list right now at afrikaanspod101.com. Click the link in the description to access more example sentences, create your own flashcard deck, and finally master Afrikaans. Okay, let's get started. First is hemp, shirt, hemp, hemp, shirt. Haar broek en hemp is weg. Her trousers and shirt are missing. Haar broek en hemp is weg. Broek, pants, broek, beroek, pants. Hy het sy broek geskeur toe hy gespring het. He tore his pants when he jumped. Hy het sy broek geskeur toe hy gespring het. Rok, dress, rok, rok, dress. Ek het 50% afslag gekry op my rok. I got a 50% discount on my dress. Ek het 'n 50% afslag gekry op my rok. Sê, 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 sê. Die titel van 'n boek sê iets oor die boek self. Die titel van die boek sê iets van die boek self. The title of a book says something about the book itself. Die titel van 'n boek sê iets oor die boek self. Bel, call, bel, bel, call. Bel die polisie asseblief. Please call the police. Bel die polisie asseblief. Vind, find, vind, find, find. Die uitgang is maklik om te vind. The exit is easy to find. Die uitgang is maklik om te vind. Skoon, clean, skoon, skoon, clean. Die handdoek is nie skoon nie. The towel is not clean. Die handdoek is nie skoon nie. Vuil, dirty. Vuil, vuil, dirty. Die papiere is vuil en bruin. The papers are dirty and brown. Die papiere is vuil en bruin. Wortel, carrot. Wortel, wortel, carrot. Sny die wortels eerste. Cut the carrots first. Sny die wortels eerste. Ui, onion. Ui, ui, onion. Ek hou nie van uie nie. I don't like onions. Ek hou nie van uie nie. Blaarslaai, lettuce. Blaarslaai, blaarslaai, lettuce. My slaai het blaarslaai en tomatie. My salad only has lettuce and tomato. My slaai het blaarslaai en tomatie. Skaap, sheep. Skaap, skaap, sheep. Die skaap eet die groen gras. The sheep is eating the green grass. Die skaap eet die groen gras. Haas, rabbit. Haas, haas, rabbit. Die bruin haas eet blare in die tuin. The brown rabbit is eating leaves in the garden. Die bruin haas eet blare in die tuin. Rob, seal. Rob, rob, seal. Robbe lewe in die koeler areas. Seals live in the coldest areas. Robbe lewe in die koeler areas. Wolk, cloud. Wolk, wolk, cloud. Grys wolke wys meestal dat dit gaan reën. Grey clouds usually indicate rain. Grys wolke wys meestal dat dit gaan reën. Sonnig, sunny. Sonnig, sonnig, sunny. Die weer van vandag is sonnig. Today's weather is sunny. Die weer van vandag is sonnig. Reënerig, rainy. Reënerig, reënerig, rainy. Dit sal reënerig die Saterdag wees. It will be rainy this Saturday. Dit sal reënerig die Saterdag wees. Baba, baby. Baba, baba, baby. Geluk met julle nuwe baba. Congratulations on your new baby. Geluk met julle nuwe baba. Meisie, girl. Meisie, girl.
Ek dink ek ken hierdie meisie.
I think I know this girl.
Ek dink ek ken die meisie.
Seentjie, boy. Seentjie, seentjie, boy. Die klein seentjie speel videospeletjies elke aand na hy hard geleer het. The little boy plays video games every evening after studying hard. Die klein seentjie speel videospeletjies elke aand na hy hard geleer het. Well done! In this lesson, you expanded your vocabulary and learned 20 new useful words. click the link in the description and sign up for free at afrikaanspod101.com to get access to the full list of vocabulary you'll need for daily life conversations. You'll also get example sentences, custom flashcard decks, and more learning resources. See you next time. Tot ziens.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Monthly Review, the monthly show on language learning, where you discover new learning strategies, motivational tips, new study tools, and discover new resources. By the way, you can download all the lessons and bonuses you're about to see right now on the website. So click the link in the description to sign up for your free lifetime account and start speaking in minutes. Okay, today's topic is how to write 1,000 words in your target language in 5 minutes a day. First, we'll look at the super simple tactic for practicing writing. Second, the language learning benefits of writing. And third, we'll learn how to write 1,000 words with a free study tool. But first, listen up. Here are this month's new lessons and resources. First, do you know the 7 tested ways to learn language fast? With this new ebook, you'll learn how to use our learning system to speak better, remember more words, and improve fast. Download it for free right now. Second, the new Occupations Conversation Cheat Sheet. Can you talk about your job in your target language? Get this cheat sheet to learn how. You'll get all the must-know words and phrases for jobs and occupations. Third, 20 phrases for daily routines. If you can't talk about your day yet, then this 1-minute lesson will get you speaking. You'll learn the must-know phrases, from talking about waking up and brushing your teeth, to having dinner and going to sleep. And finally, with the new Phrases to Express Your Fears lesson, you'll be able to talk about what you're afraid of, like ghosts, rejection, or public speaking, all in your target language. Find the words you need in this lesson. To get these free lessons and resources, just click the link in the description below. Okay, let's jump into today's topic. How to write 1,000 words in your target language in 5 minutes a day. So, what's the best way to practice writing and improve? The language learning technique we'll talk about today is very simple: copying and writing lines into a notebook. This is easy to implement and will take you only 5 minutes. So, let's talk about what makes this technique so powerful. First, it's super easy to do. Copying out lines, say from a textbook or an article, takes no thinking whatsoever, no writer's block. You don't have to worry about what to write. If you want to practice writing, this is the easiest thing to do. You can do it any time of day. It's a skill you can practice on your own. Second, writing helps you retain information. Why? Because the more you interact with the language, the better you remember it. So when writing out words, you're focused on them and you're reading them at the same time. This helps the information stick in your mind. Third, you learn new words, phrases, and grammar indirectly. If you come across new words as you practice with this technique, writing them out will help you remember them. Fourth, you indirectly improve your speaking and reading skills as well. By copying out lines, including lines with new words and phrases, you improve other areas of the language, not just writing. Fifth, it's valuable language output practice. You need equal amounts of input, reading and listening, and output, speaking and writing, to truly master a language. Writing is the perfect way to practice output. And sixth, imitate great writers by copying out what your favorite writers have written, word for word. By doing this, you get inspired and you get used to a certain style of writing. And the same goes for language. You get used to it. So, how do you apply these tactics? What can you do? Write 1,000 words with our free study tool. Now, we're not suggesting you write 1,000 words in one day. Rather, you can do it in 1 month by spending 5 minutes a day. So, here's how. First, download the free Daily Dose of Language app for the iPhone, iPad, or Android. Why? You'll get a free mini lesson daily with text that you can copy out. You'll also get daily reminders about your lessons, so this will keep you on track. Find a new lesson every day. Today might be a phrase. Tomorrow may be a culture lesson. Then a grammar lesson. But with each one, you'll get sample sentences. You'll receive a daily reminder telling you a new lesson is available. Open up the lesson, read through it, and copy out the sample sentences. And that's it. You're done for the day. This takes 5 minutes or less. The next day, repeat the process. Open up the free lesson and copy out the lines. To reach 1,000 words in 1 month, you need to write about 35 words a day. It's as simple as copying the lines. Through this, you'll learn more words and phrases and will practice grammar. It will help you to remember the things you've already studied. You'll directly improve your writing skills and will indirectly improve your reading and speaking skills. You can do all of this with the free daily lessons sent by the Daily Dose app. It'll keep you on track with daily reminders. You can apply this tactic with any other resource too, whether it's your own textbook or online articles. You can also use our lesson notes or the dialogue study tool. Give it a try and let us know how it works out. So thank you for watching this episode of Monthly Review. Next time, we'll talk about a radically different way to break your routine and master a language. If you enjoyed these tips, hit the like button, share it with anyone who's trying to learn a language, and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week. And if you're ready to finally learn language the fast, fun, and easy way, and start speaking from your very first lesson, get our complete language learning program. Sign up for your free lifetime account right now. Click the link in the description. See you next time. Bye! Want to speed up your language learning? Take your very first lesson with us. You'll start speaking in minutes and master real conversations. Sign up for your free lifetime account. Just click the link in the description.
Hello Amal, ek is Anne-Marie. Hi everybody, I'm Anne-Marie. Welcome to AfrikaansPod101.com's Afrikaans in 3 minuten, the fastest, easiest and most fun way to learn Afrikaans. In the last lesson, you learned how to count in Afrikaans. I hope you spent some time practicing the numbers because they will come in handy for this lesson. We're going to learn how to go shopping using Afrikaans in South Africa. Before we go, you need to know how to say, how much is it? Hoeveel kost dit? Hoeveel kost dit? Okay, are you ready to go shopping in South Africa? Let's go. Let's say you see something you like and want to ask the shopkeeper how much it costs. The first thing you say is, skus toch. Do you remember what that means? It's, excuse me. Skus toch. Hoeveel kost dit? Excuse me, how much is it? Skus toch. Hoeveel kost dit? At this point, the shop clerk can answer by saying, dit kos. This means it costs. For example, dit kos 55 rand. What number is 55? It's 55, so this means it costs 55 rand. Or he could say, dit kos 74 rand. It costs 74 rand. Instead of saying it, dit, you can be more specific by saying this, hierdie, or that, daardie. So you can say, hoeveel kos hierdie item, meaning how much is this item? Hoeveel kos hierdie item? Hoeveel kos daardie item, meaning how much is that item? Hoeveel kos daardie item? Item has the same meaning as item in English. Now it's time for Anne-Marie's tips. If you're looking for a place where you can enjoy shopping and sightseeing, I recommend you visit Cape Town and the Cape Peninsula. While Cape Town has many different attractions and shopping centres to offer the millions of visitors who come each year, you can also enjoy the views from Table Mountain and see the wildlife and natural beauty of the Cape Peninsula. So, at this point, can you count in rands in Afrikaans? You are going to learn how to do this and much more in the next lesson. I'll see you in our next Afrikaans in 3 minuten lesson. Lekker dag!
Hi everyone! Do you know how to say thank you in Afrikaans? In this lesson, you'll learn 3 different ways to say it. Let's start with the easiest one.
Dankie. Dankie.
Another way to say thank you is
Baie dankie. Baie dankie.
Finally, here's a third way to express your gratitude.
Duisende dankies. Duisende dankies.
Okay, let's wrap up this lesson by recapping what we've learned.
Dankie. Dankie. Baie dankie. Baie dankie. Duisende dankies. Duisende dankies.
Well done! You just learned 3 different ways to say thank you in Afrikaans. And if you really want to become fluent and speak Afrikaans from the very first lesson, go to afrikaanspod101.com. See you next time!
In this video, you will learn 20 of the most common words and phrases in Afrikaans. Hi everybody, my name is Ingrid. Welcome to the 800 Core Afrikaans Words and Phrases video series. This series will teach you the 800 most common words and phrases in Afrikaans. But there's a twist. With each new lesson in this series, we will include the previous lessons at the end. So after you've learned the new words and phrases, stick around and review what you've learned in the previous lessons. Reviewing is one of the most important parts of learning a language. You can also get the full list right now at afrikaanspod101.com. Click the link in the description to access more example sentences, create your own flashcard deck, and finally, master Afrikaans. Okay, let's get started. First is hand, 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 hand. Die kind steek sy hand op. The child is raising his hand. Die kind steek sy hand op. Arm, 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 arm. 2 arms op. The 2 arms are raised. 2 arms op. Voet, 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 voet. A foot het 5 tone. A foot has 5 toes. A foot het 5 tone. Been, leg, been, been, leg. Long been, long leg, long been. Vinger, finger, vinger, vinger, finger. My vinger bloei. My finger is bleeding. My vinger bloei. Rug, back, rug, rug, back. My rug is seer. My back hurts. My rug is seer. Maag, stomach, maag, maag, stomach. Ek het 'n maagseer. I have a stomach ache. Ek het 'n maagseer. Bors, chest. Bors, bors, chest. Ekstrale van 'n bors. X-ray of a chest. Ekstrale van 'n bors. January, 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 January. Dinsdag, die 1ste Januarie. Tuesday, January 1st. Dinsdag die 1 Januarie, Februarie, February, Februarie, Februarie, February. 29ste Februarie, February 29th. 29ste Februarie, Maart, March, Maart, Maart, March. Dit is nou April, so verlede maand was Maart. It is now April, so last month was March. Dit is nou April, so verlede maand was Maart. April, 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 April. Dit gebeur elke jaar in April. It happens every year in April. Dit gebeur elke jaar in April. Mei, 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 Mei. Daar is 'n belangrike eksamen in Mei. There is an important exam in May. Daar is 'n belangrike eksamen in Mei. Junie, June, Junie, Junie, June. Ons gaan trou in Junie. We are getting married in June. Ons gaan trou in Junie. Julie, July, Julie, Julie, July. Maand van Julie, month of July. Maand van Julie. Augustus, August, Augustus, Augustus, August. Warm Augustusdag. Hot August Day. Warm Augustusdag. September, 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 September. Eerste September, September 1st. Eerste September. Oktober, October, Oktober, Oktober, Oktober. Halloween val op die 31ste Oktober. Halloween falls on the October 31st. Halloween val op die 31ste Oktober. November, 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 November. Ek gaan miskien Kaapstad toe die November. Maybe I'm going to Cape Town this November. Ek gaan miskien Kaapstad toe die November. December, 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 December. Durban is 'n algemene Desember vakansieplek. Durban is a common place to go for December holiday. Durban is 'n algemene Desember vakansieplek. Well done! In this lesson, you expanded your vocabulary and learned 20 new useful words. Click the link in the description and sign up for free at afrikaanspod101.com to get full access to a full list of vocabulary you need for daily life conversations. You'll also get example sentences, custom flashcard decks, and more learning resources. See you next time. Totsiens.
Love these lessons? Want more? Then get the rest of these advanced listening lessons. Just click the link in the description and sign up for your free lifetime account. You'll unlock the full course in seconds and start improving your listening skills right away. You also get audio and video lessons that get you speaking from your very first lesson and teach you real conversations, PDF lesson notes, cheat sheets, study tools, and much more. So click the link in the description below and sign up for your free lifetime account.
Hello, it's me again, Christine. We're here today in the lesson, the top 25 Afrikaans phrases. So they're obviously the ones that you definitely want to know if you want to know Afrikaans. They're super simple, most of them, and easy to learn. The ones that everyone always learns these words in all the different languages. So let's get started. Hello. 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 It's pretty straightforward. It's a greeting. It's what you say to everyone. It sounds the same as most languages, so it's an easy one to remember. Goeiemorgen. Goeiemorgen. Good morning. Goeiemorgen. Good morning. So this one's a little bit hard because it's got the ch sound, but in the morning we're all feeling ugh anyway, so it's a great time to use this. Practice it next time you wake up in the morning and say hello to whoever you see the first thing in the morning and just say goeiemorgen. Goeiemiddag. Goeiemiddag. Good afternoon. Goeiemiddag. Good afternoon. So it's very similar to goeiemorgen. This time you're changing the second word to middag, adding an extra in there because now by middag time the day's hard and all you want is some lunch. So you're adding mogs in there and just saying goeiemiddag as if it's angry, but try to say it with a smile and then it's even nicer. Goeiemiddag. Goeienacht. Goeienacht. Good night. Goeienacht. Good night. So that's what you say before you go to bed, obviously. And by now, you're thinking of the dreams that you might have tonight or the comfy warm bed that you're going to in a cold winter's day. Not like today, obviously, but it's something that everyone wants to hear. It's nice to say it to the people around you before going to bed. End your day on a nice, calm note by telling everyone around you, Goeienacht. Wat is jou naam? Wat is jou naam? What is your name? Wat is jou naam? What's your name? So this is obviously the one that you want to know when you're going out in a new place, especially in South Africa or anywhere where you know there's Afrikaans people and you want to know who they are, know more about them. So it's always an easy icebreaker. Wat is jou naam? Get to know their name. Try to think of a way that you'll remember it by making up little anagrams in your head or whatever. It's what I usually do because I'm very bad at remembering names. But definitely a useful phrase to know. Ek is Christine. Ek is Christine. I'm Christine. And then if they ask you that question or if you've just asked that question, the likely response is Ek is naam. I am name. So you'd insert your name. Obviously, you wouldn't say Ek is naam. I would say Ek is Christine. I am Christine. So pretty simple response. Wat is jou naam? Ek is, and then say your name. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Aangename kennis. Aangename kennis. Nice to meet you. Aangename kennis. Aangename kennis. Nice to meet you. So now you've said hello, you've said goeiemorgen, goeiemiddag, goeienacht, whatever time of day it is. You've asked them what their name is, you've told them what your name is, so now you're saying it's nice to meet you. Aangename kennis. It's a simple conversation going on here, so it's very important to know all these little phrases. Hoe gaan dit met jou? Hoe gaan dit met jou? How are you? Hoe gaan dit met jou? How are you? So now in the conversation, you're at that part where you've realized that they have a cool name, they seem pretty cool, and you want to know a little bit more about them. So you ask them, hoe gaan dit? And then remember to listen, because people always say this and then don't listen to the response or don't really care about the response. Only ask these things if you care, because it's way nicer that way.
Goed, dankie. En met jou? Goed, dankie. En met jou? I'm fine, thanks. And you?
And then the typical response, or hopefully the response because it's positive, goed, dankie. En met jou? Goed, dankie. En met jou? I'm fine, thanks. And you? So that obviously follows the previous one, answering how you are doing and then asking back to the person because that's only polite. You don't want to be like, yeah, I'm fine, thanks, bye. You want to be polite, ask them how they're doing back if they asked it first. Otherwise, maybe don't say it if you asked it first because then it's just like a continuous cycle that's never ending.
Asseblief. Asseblief. Please.
Asseblief. Please. Very popular in South Africa because we're all very polite people here. But please remember, see, I said it there again. Please remember to be polite when you're asking for something or commenting on something that requires a please. No, it'll be a question. So be polite, remember your manners, and say asseblief if you are looking for something.
Dankie. Dankie. Thank you.
Dankie. Thank you. So there we go again with the politeness. Be very kind and warm when someone tells you something or compliments you or gives you an answer to that asseblief question that you just asked. Say thanks, say dankie. And if you can't remember the word, think of a donkey. That's how I always used to tell people. And then just change the sound a little bit because you can't say donkey, you must say dankie.
Jy is welkom. Jy is welkom. You're welcome.
Jy is welkom. You're welcome. So that's the response if someone said dankie to you, you're obviously going to say you're welcome, jy is welkom, because it wasn't such a schlep for you to tell them what they wanted and you don't mind telling them, so jy is welkom.
Ja. Ja. Yes.
Ja. Yes. Pretty straightforward. Yes. Positive response to something. So pretty easy.
Nee. Nee. No.
Nee. No. Also pretty straightforward, but try not to use it so much because it's going to be a downer on anyone. Unless it's something definitely that needs a no for a response. But ja and nee, pretty easygoing. Used quite often, so good ones to remember.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay. It's very simple because it's the same as the English and most other languages, just like I said, hello. Okay means, yeah, sure, okay, we'll do this, or okay, I'll have that for lunch, or okay, you make the plans. It's used every day in so many different ways, so it's easy to remember, okay.
Verskoon my. Verskoon my. Excuse me.
Verskoon my. Excuse me. This is a part of that politeness again. If you are leaving the table or you're walking away from something because you don't really like the conversation going on, you just politely say, verskoon my. Asseblief as well if you want to be even more nice. Even nicer.
Ek is jammer. Ek is jammer. I'm sorry.
Ek is jammer. I'm sorry. So unfortunately this one means you've done something wrong or you've said something that's not so polite. But just be a human being and say sorry if a sorry is needed. And then remember, ek is jammer.
Hoe laat is dit? Hoe laat is dit? What time is it?
Hoe laat is dit? What's the time? This is funny. The translation isn't exactly what's the time, but that's how we say it here in South Africa. You literally say, how late is it? Because you're always late for something, or you're always thinking it's later than it is. So try to remember it that way. We're always late, so that's why we say, hoe laat is dit? Like, how late is it?
Waar is die badkamer? Waar is die badkamer?
Where is the restroom? Waar is die badkamer? Where is the restroom? This one you'll probably use when you're out at the restaurants or at a random friend's house that you've never been to before and you really need a wee. So you're going to be needing this one. So remember, waar is die badkamer? Wag 'n bietjie. Wag 'n bietjie. Wait a moment. Wag 'n bietjie. Wait a moment. You're a little bit busy in a conversation and someone comes and chirps in and all you want to say is just hold on. So if you ever in these situations and you have friends that like to interrupt you, then maybe you should learn wag 'n bietjie. And you could always add asseblief as well if you don't want to sound too rude and like cut offy. You can say wag 'n bietjie, asseblief. Hoeveel kos dit? Hoeveel kos dit? How much is this? Hoeveel kost dit? How much is this? Now you're in the shops. So you've been to the restaurants, you've been to friends' house, you've been everywhere, and now you're in the shops and you're seeing this beautiful new thing that you really want to buy. But, you know, you're on holiday, so you can't just be splurging money everywhere. So you're going to have to ask this question quite often. Hoeveel kost dit? Help. 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 Luckily, this word, because it has so much going on and it's obviously urgent, is usually the same in most languages, so it's pretty straightforward if you know English. Help, it sounds the same in Afrikaans and is used in the same way. Sien jou later. Sien jou later. See you later. Sien jou later. See you later. You finish at the restaurant, you're going home, or at the shops or whatever, and you're saying, ciao, I'm going to see you later, sien jou later. Obviously one to use all the time, comes alongside a goodbye, so remember, sien jou later. And maybe I'll sien jou later in some of the other videos. Tot ziens. Tot ziens. Goodbye. Tot ziens. Goodbye. Directly translated, tot ziens means until I see you again, which is quite nice because you're always assuming that a goodbye isn't a bad bye and you will reconnect again at some point. So tot ziens means until next time, but it actually means goodbye. Ek weet nie. Ek weet nie. I don't know. Ek weet nie. I don't know. It's okay to not know. We don't all know everything, so this is a good one to know. If someone asks you a question or asks you directions and you don't know because you're just a tourist here, remember to say, ek weet nie. I use this all the time and it irritates my friends, but I'm honest at least, so ek weet nie. So we've reached the end of today's lesson of the top 25 phrases in Afrikaans. I hope they're useful for you because they should be. We use them all the time, and I hope they're simple enough for you to remember. And good luck using them. I hope you meet loads of new people when you come to South Africa or speak to South Africans. And let me know in the comments down below if you have, or if they've helped you, or if you're struggling with any of the pronunciations or something like that. Remember to like, follow, subscribe, and keep learning Afrikaans on afrikaanspod101.com.
In this video, you will learn 20 of the most common words and phrases in Afrikaans. Hi everybody, my name is Ingrid. Welcome to the 800 Core Afrikaans Words and Phrases video series. In this series, we will teach you the 800 most common words and phrases in Afrikaans. But there is a twist. With each new lesson in this series, we will include the previous lessons at the end. So after you've learned the new words and phrases, stick around and review what you have learned in the previous lessons. Reviewing is one of the most important parts of learning a language. You can also get the full list right now at afrikaanspod101.com. Click the link in the description to access more example sentences, create your own flashcard deck, and finally, master Afrikaans. Okay, let's get started. First is bly. Happy. Bly. Bly. Happy. Ek is bly jy is nie meer siek nie. I'm happy that you're not sick anymore. Ek is bly jy is nie meer siek nie. Hartseer. Sad. Hartseer. Hartseer. Sad. My boetie was hartseer want ons mag nie die hondjies hou nie. My little brother was sad because we weren't allowed to keep the puppies. My boetie was hartseer want ons mag nie die hondjies gehou het nie. Kwaad. Angry. Kwaad. Kwaad. Angry. Ek is kwaad vir my broer. I'm angry at my brother. Ek is kwaad vir my broer. Klere. Clothing. Klere. Klere. Clothing. Die mannequin se klere is klein. The mannequin's clothes are tiny. Die mannequin se klere is klein. Skoene. Shoes. Skoene. Shoes. Daar is omtrent 6 plus skoene in die kas. There are about 6 plus shoes in the closet. Daar is omtrent 6 plus skoene in die kas. Kous. Sok. Kous. Kous. Sok. Die kouse is skoon. The socks are clean. Die kouse is skoon. Onderklere. Underwear. Onderklere. Onderklere. Underwear. My kouse en onderklere is in die boonste laai van my kas. My socks and underwear are in the top drawer of my dresser. My kouse en onderklere is in die boonste laai van my kas. Praat. Talk. Praat. Praat. Talk. Ek sal nog met jou hieroor praat. I will still talk to you about this. Ek sal nog met jou hieroor praat. Gee. Give. Gee. Gee. Give. Ek gee baie van my tyd aan my ouers. I give a lot of my time to my parents. Ek gee baie tyd van my tyd aan my ouers. Laag. Low. Laag. Laag. Low. My suikervlakke is laag. My sugar levels are low. My suikervlakke is laag. Hoë. High. Hoë. High. Die area is bekend vir die hoë misdaadsyfer. This area is widely known for its high crime rate. Die area is bekend vir die hoë misdaadsyfer. Vrug. Fruit. Vrug. Fruit. Vars vrugtesap is 'n goeie manier om elke dag mee te begin. Fresh fruit juice is a great way to start any day. Vars vrugtesap is 'n goeie manier om elke dag mee te begin. Seekat. Octopus. Seekat. Seekat. Octopus. Die seekat swem onder water. The octopus is swimming underwater. Die seekat swem onder water. Haai. Shark. Haai. Haai. Shark. Die haie jag vir kos in die vlak water. The sharks are hunting for food in the shallow water. Die haie jag vir kos in die vlak water. Walvis. Whale. Walvis. Walvis. Whale. Die walvisse kom op na bo vir lug. The whales are coming up for air. Die walvisse kom op na bo vir lug. Bewolk. Cloudy. Bewolk. Bewolk. Cloudy. Dit raak bewolk buite. It's getting cloudy outside. Dit raak bewolk buite. Cool. 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 Dit was meestal cool gewees gister. It was mostly cool yesterday. Dit was meestal cool gewees gister. Komkommer. Cucumber. Komkommer. Komkommer. Cucumber. Die komkommer is lank en dun. This cucumber is long and thin. Die komkommer is lank en dun. Soet russie. Bell pepper. Soet russie. Soet russie. Bell pepper. Die algemeenste soet russie is groen, rooi of geel. The most common bell peppers are green, red or yellow. Die algemeenste soet russie is groen, rooi of geel. Broccoli. 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 Jy moet 'n bietjie broccoli eet. You should eat some broccoli. Jy moet 'n bietjie broccoli eet. Well done! In this lesson, you expanded your vocabulary and learned 20 new useful words. Click the link in the description and sign up for free at afrikaanspod101.com to get access to the full list of vocabulary you will need for daily life conversations. You will also get example sentences, custom flashcard decks, and more learning resources. See you next time. Tot ziens!
Hello, I'm back. It's me, Christine, and today's lesson, the 10 hardest words to pronounce in Afrikaans. So it's going to be a difficult one, and remember to get those mouth muscles moving because we're going to be using them quite a bit in this lesson today. Goeie. Goeie. Good. Dit is goeie nuus. That is good news. This one's hard to say because it's got the ch sound that's so popular in Afrikaans language. Just pretend that you're really angry or irritated at something and you're going, ugh, and then keep that sound and go, goeie, goeie. And it's a goeie thing to learn it because it's used all the time. Nuus. Nuus. News. Ek het baie goeie nuus. I have very good news. I hope you have very goeie nuus to tell me because if you do, it means you've learned the ch and the nuus, which is what makes that word a bit harder than others. So this one is u. You're making this weird shape with your mouth. U. Goeie nuus. Gebruik. Gebruik. Use. Kan ek jou kar gebruik? Can I use your car? This one's a little bit as awkward as that question because you don't really want to give someone else your car just in case something happens, but you do because you're a nice person and they're your friend. So this is that word. You really want to learn it because it's the word for using any word. So the word is gebruik, the ch sound as before, and now we've added a new sound, ui. Ui. Gebruik. Rak. Rak. Shelf. Die rak is vol stof. The shelf is full of dust. This word it doesn't have the ch that we've been talking about, but now we've got a new sound in Afrikaans that a lot of people in different languages struggle with a little bit, and it's the rrr, as if your tongue is jumping up and down in your mouth. Rrr. rak. Môre. Môre. Morning. Ek gaan môre kom kuier. I'm going to come visit tomorrow. This one has a r like before. It's a little bit easier, but you have to remember to read môre, because in English it's spelled like more. So don't say more, say môre. And the older generations of Afrikaans people, they might say it a little bit differently, and they sometimes say môre, but it's more commonly used as môre. Lekker. Lekker. Nice. Delicious. Die kos is baie lekker. This food is very nice. This word is a must. You must learn how to say this word. Lekker. Lekker. Because it is used all the time in South Africa. Everything is lekker. Not just the kos that we were just talking about. The weather is lekker. The party was lekker. The drink is lekker. My friends are lekker. It's just a word that we use all the time. So it's definitely lekker to know the word lekker. Rol. Rol. Roll. Die pen het gerol. The pen rolled. This one is funny because roll, all you have to do is roll your tongue on your mouth, so it makes the r sound like before. Roll. It's quite nice to say, actually, if you say it a couple of times in a row. Roll. Gek. Gek. Crazy. Die man is gek om te spring. The man is crazy to jump. You're saying that because you're watching some bungee jumping show or someone jumping out of an airplane. They are gek. And gek is also a bit of a gek word to know because it's of the g sound and the ek, which means me. So it's like you're saying you are gek, but you're not really. But it's a gek word. It's a gek lekker word. Crazy nice word. Lach. Lach. Laugh. Ek lag elke dag vir my hond. I laugh at my dog every day. Lach is such a lekker word. To laugh is it's the greatest thing ever. So it's important to learn this word because maybe learning how to say it will make you laugh and then you'll have a happy memory and remember the word and it's a win-win situation. Raas. Raas. Noise. Die bure raas baie. The neighbors are very noisy. Just like me sitting here in the park today where there's a lot of people around me having picnics and everything and there's quite a lot of noise going on, but at least the raas isn't too much for me to make this lovely video and teach you some Afrikaans. So raas. So we've made it to the end of the 10 hardest words to pronounce in Afrikaans. If you haven't managed them, that's okay. They're very hard and like I said, they're the 10 hardest. So keep on trying, keep using that mouth and say all those things, say it weirdly in the mirror. Look at your mouth when you're saying them, and that sometimes helps because it helps your muscle memory to remember how to do them. And if you know any other words that you found that are hard to pronounce, put them in the comments below. Like these videos, please subscribe, and just keep learning Afrikaans with afrikaanspod101.com.
In this video, you will learn 20 of the most common words and phrases in Afrikaans. Hi everybody, my name is Ingrid. Welcome to the 800 Core Afrikaans Words and Phrases video series. This series will teach you the 800 most common words and phrases in Afrikaans. But there's a twist. With each new lesson in this series, we will include the previous lessons at the end. So after you've learned the new words and phrases, stick around and review what you've learned in the previous lessons. Reviewing is one of the most important parts of learning a language. You can also get the full list right now at afrikaanspod101.com. Click the link in the description to access more example sentences, create your own flashcard deck, and finally, master Afrikaans. Okay, let's get started. First is kan, can, kan, k-an, can. Daarom kan ons môre laat slaap. At least we can sleep late tomorrow. Daarom kan ons môre laat slaap. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0.5 grade, 0.5 degrees, 0.5 grade. 1, 1, 1, 1. Daar is 24 ure in een dag. There are 24 hours in one day. Daar is 24 ure in een dag. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Gee my 2 kaartjies asseblief. Give me 2 tickets, please. Gee my 2 kaartjies asseblief. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Jy het 3 opsies. You have 3 options. Jy het 3 opsies. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. 4-lane motorweg. 4-lane motorway. 4-lane motorweg. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Die stervis het 5 bene. The starfish has 5 legs. Die stervis het 5 bene. 6, 6, 6, 6. Ek word elke oggend 6 uur wakker. I wake up every morning at 6 o'clock a.m. Ek word elke oggend 6 uur wakker. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Daar is 7 dae in elke week. There are 7 days in every week. Daar is 7 dae in elke week. 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. Ek het 'n 8-jarige dogter. I have an 8-year-old daughter. Ek het 'n 8-jarige dogter. 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. Die vliegtuig vertrek om 9 uur. The plane will take off at 9 o'clock. Die vliegtuig vertrek om 9 uur. 10. 10. 10. 10. Dit is 300 yen vir 10 stukke. This is 300 yen for 10 pieces. Dit is 300 yen vir 10 stukke. Verkoopsman. Salesman. Verkoopsman. Verkoopsman. Salesman. Hy is 'n verkoopsman. He is a salesman. Hy is 'n verkoopsman. Bestuurder. Manager. Bestuurder. Bestuurder. Manager. Die fabriekbestuurder gee instruksies. The factory manager is giving instructions. Die fabriekbestuurder gee instruksies. Kok. Cook. Kok. K-ok. Cook. Hoofkok. Head cook. Hoofkok. Ingenieur. Engineer. Ingenieur. Ingenieur. Engineer. Ek is 'n ingenieur. I am an engineer. Ek is 'n ingenieur. Programmeerder. Programmer. Programmeerder. Programmeerder. Programmer. Ek is 'n programmeerder. I am a programmer. Ek is 'n programmeerder. Verpleegster. Nurse. Verpleegster. Verpleegster. Nurse. Die vrou is 'n verpleegster. The woman is a nurse. Die vrou is 'n verpleegster. Liggaam. Body. Liggaam. Liggaam. Body. Menslike liggaam. Human body. Menslike liggaam. Kop. Head. Kop. Kop. Head. Dra 'n helmet om jou kop te beskerm. Wear a helmet to protect your head. Dra 'n helmet om jou kop te beskerm. Well done! In this lesson, you expanded your vocabulary and learned 20 new useful words. Click the link in the description and sign up for free at afrikaanspod101.com to get access to full list of vocabulary you need for daily life conversations. You'll also get example sentences, custom flashcard decks, and more learning resources. See you next time. Totsiens!
Hi guys, it's me Christine, and we're doing Afrikaans today on afrikaanspod101.com. In today's lesson, 10 favorite words chosen by the fans, which is hopefully you guys. So I hope you enjoy your 10 favorite words. Dankie. Thanks. Dankie. Dankie. Thanks. Dankie vir jou tyd. Dankie vir jou tyd. Thank you for your time. Dankie. I also love that word. It sounds a little bit like donkey in English. So I can see why you chose that word. Dankie is such a nice thing to say after anything, whenever anyone helps you or does something for you. So remember, politeness is key, and always say dankie. See, it's the key. Dankie. Hello. 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 Waar was jy? Hello. Waar was jy? Hello. Where were you? This is what you're saying to your friend on a night out, like, oh, where were you last night? Hello, where were you? It's an easy one to remember. It sounds very much like the English. So, hello, waar was jy? Where were you? It's even structured the same. So you can see why you guys picked it. And I also quite like that sentence because it it teaches you about the people that you hang out with. You see where they've been. Vakansie, vacation. Vakansie, vakansie, vacation. Ek wil nou met vakansie gaan. Ek wil nou met vakansie gaan. I want to go on holiday now. So people probably say that all the time, which is probably why it's one of the favorites, because vakansie, I mean, who doesn't love a holiday? And who doesn't want to go on one right now? Like, I want to be on one right now, but luckily I'm going on one soon. So vakansie, let us know if you're going on a vakansie anytime soon, or if you just want to go on one right now. Goeiemiddag, good afternoon. Goeiemiddag, goeiemiddag, good afternoon. Goeiemiddag, kan ek help? Goeiemiddag, kan ek help? Good afternoon, can I help you? So this is a good one to answer the phone, or if you just bump into someone and they like looking at you like, you're like, hello, can I help you? It's very easy to remember. Goeiemiddag, if you've learned those two, you're set. Kan ek help sounds the same. Help is the same. Can I, ek. So, kan ek help? And hopefully you can. Hopefully you can give them some directions, or just tell them that they have a smidge on their face or whatever. Help everyone in any way you can, but try to be polite about it so that they can say dankie. South Africa, South Africa. South Africa, South Africa, South Africa. South Africa is die mooiste land. South Africa is die mooiste land. South Africa is the prettiest country. I do agree with you there, guys. Thanks, fans. Hopefully, if you're learning Afrikaans on here, you are either planning on, or you're living here, or you have been and you got inspired coming to South Africa. It's such a great place. It really is die mooiste land. So when you come here, make sure you go see all the natural places and all those lists that you find on Google, and ask some locals, like write on the comments down here, ask us, and we'll let you know what some nice places are to come visit in South Africa. Gesond, healthy. Gesond, gesond, healthy. Die perd lyk baie gesond. Die perd lyk baie gesond. The horse looks very healthy. This is quite a funny sample sentence that we've given here, because we're talking about a horse, like where did that come from? But actually in Afrikaans there's a saying, perd fris en gesond, which means you are just healthy and up and going. So that's probably why we've used perd here, but the perd is gesond, which is always good. I hope you guys are all very gesond and not sick in this change of weather time. Koffie, coffee, koffie. Koffie, koffie. Kan ek 3 koffies kry asseblief? Kan ek 3 koffies kry asseblief? Can I have 3 coffees, please? Sure, it's been a long day if you're asking for 3 coffees. Maybe you're socializing and you're getting them for your friends. Who knows? But yeah, this is a very easy word to remember. Koffie, coffee. It's just a little bit of a different pronunciation. But if you're not a coffee person, tea is the same. Also, tea. I'm a coffee person, and I'm very excited to go make my 3rd coffee of the day. Probably a little bit unhealthy, but need my energy. I hope you guys enjoy your 3rd coffee as well. Geld, money. Geld, geld, money. Ek wil meer geld verdien. Ek wil meer geld verdien. I want to earn more money. Well, sir or madam, if you want to meer geld verdien, then you're going to have to work harder or work more, or start working if you're not working. Try find a job or something that you can do that you love, and then it doesn't feel like, oh, it's such a struggle to get that extra dollar to go traveling. I mean, if you do something you love, then you won't work a day in your life, and then you'll earn money and it won't feel bad. I love doing this, so I hope you guys have the same luck as I sometimes do. Gesondheid. Cheers. Gesondheid. Gesondheid. Cheers. Gesondheid. Kom ons kry nog een. Gesondheid. Kom ons kry nog een. Cheers. Let's get another one. So you're out. That's another thing we like doing here, especially after watching the Lions rugby. You go, oh, cheers, we won or we lost or whatever, however they're doing. And you go grab another because why not? If not, why not? Liefde. Love. Liefde. Liefde. Love. My hond ken net liefde. My hond ken net liefde. My dog only knows love. Oh, that's so true. I mean, if you have a dog or a cat or any kind of pet that you have in the house all the time, it's so nice. Like, you can have an argument with anyone, you can have the worst day ever, but you know when you get home, you're going to get that cuddle, you're going to get that love from your little pet. So hopefully your pets are as lovable as mine, and your dogs also ken net liefde. So we've come to the end of today's lesson of 10 favorite words chosen by the fans. I hope you guys have enjoyed it as much as the words that you've obviously chosen. Let me know if you've had any issues in the comments below. Please subscribe, like, do all those things, but most of all, please keep learning Afrikaans on afrikaanspod101.com.
Hello, Amal, ek is Anne-Marie. Hi everybody, I'm Anne-Marie. Welcome to AfrikaansPod101.com's Afrikaans in 3 minuten, the fastest, easiest and most fun way to learn Afrikaans. In the last lesson, you learned the numbers 1 to 10. Have you forgotten? Here, I'll tell you again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now let's continue from 11. 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15, 16, 16, 17, 17, 18, 18, 19, 19. These numbers may seem harder to remember, but a lot of them are just the numbers 1 to 9 you learned from the last lesson, with 10 added to the end. The rest you will have to memorize. Let's not stop here. Counting from 20 to 100 is super easy. First, I'll give you the tens. 20, 20, 30, 30, 40, 40, 50, 50, 60, 60, 70, 70, 80, 80, 90, 90. Again, notice that all the numbers start with a number that we've learned from the last lesson, or a variation of it. This time it is followed by tig. For example, 50, which means 50. It is composed of 5, which means 5, and tig, 50. Here's another example. 40, which means 40. It is composed of 4, which is a variation of 4, the word for 4, and tig, 40. The last thing to learn in this lesson is how to form compound numbers above 20. For example, how would you form a number like 56, which is a combination of two numbers we've already learned? This is actually quite easy to do. All you need is the numbers you want to combine and the Afrikaans word for and, n. Let's try it out. Let's say the word for 56 step by step. 50 is 50. 6 is ses. And finally, you just need n, meaning and, to combine them. 56. 6 en 50. But be careful, as you can see, instead of placing the single digit after the tens like in English, you place the number in front of the 10, so 56 can literally be translated as 6 and 50. Now it's time for Anne-Marie's tips. Did you make it until number 99? Here is another number you might want to know, 100. 100. That's 100 in Afrikaans. It sounds a lot like the English 100, so it shouldn't be too hard to remember. Congratulations! Now you're able to count to 100 in Afrikaans. In the next lesson, we're going to put your number knowledge to use. Do you have all the skills you need to go shopping in South Africa and only speak in Afrikaans? If not, I'll see you in our next Afrikaans in 3 minuten lesson. Lekker dag! Hello almal, ek is Anne-Marie. Hi everybody, I'm Anne-Marie. Welcome to AfrikaansPod101.com's Afrikaans in 3 minuten, the fastest, easiest and most fun way to learn Afrikaans. In the previous lesson, you learned how to introduce yourself in Afrikaans. In this lesson, you're going to learn how to thank people. Remember, good manners are important. Are you ready? Let's start. Saying thank you in Afrikaans is very easy. It's just one word, dankie. Dankie. To say thank you very much, you just need to add baie, meaning a lot, at the beginning. Baie dankie. Baie dankie. What if someone says dankie to you? How do you answer? It's easy. Here is the most common response. Dit is 'n plesier. Dit is 'n plesier. Dit is 'n plesier can be used with just about anybody. Literally, this phrase means happily done or I did it with pleasure. So when someone says dankie to you, you can simply reply with dit is 'n plesier. Now it's time for Anne-Marie's tips. If you're not sure about whether to use dankie or baie dankie, keeping it simple is always your safest bet. Just say dankie. You don't have to worry about saying the long version. The difference between the two depends only on how grateful you are or how much someone has helped you. Do you know what totsiens means? I'll be waiting to tell you about it in the next Afrikaans in 3 minuten lesson. Lekker dag!
In this video, you will learn 20 of the most common words and phrases in Afrikaans. Hi everybody, my name is Ingrid. Welcome to the 800 Core Afrikaans Words and Phrases video series. This series will teach you the 800 most common words and phrases in Afrikaans. But there's a twist. With each new lesson in this series, we will include the previous lessons at the end. So after you've learned the new words and phrases, stick around and review what you've learned in the previous lessons. Reviewing is one of the most important parts of learning a language. You can also get the full list right now at afrikaanspod101.com. Click the link in the description to access more example sentences, create your own flashcard deck, and finally master Afrikaans. Okay, let's get started. First is lag, laugh, lag, l-a-g. Laugh. Elke keer as ek lag, huil ek. Every time I laugh, I cry. Elke keer as ek lag, huil ek. Heerlik. Delicious. Heerlik. Heerlik. Delicious. Chinese kos is heerlik. Chinese food is delicious. Chinese kos is heerlik. Water. 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 Die vrou drink water. The woman drinks water. Die vrou drink water. tee, tea, tee, tee, tea. Wat van 'n koppie tee? Would you like a cup of tea? Wat van 'n koppie tee? Koffie, coffee, koffie, koffie, coffee. Ek hou van my koffie swart. I like my coffee black. Ek hou van my koffie swart. Bier, beer, bier, bier, beer. A bottle beer, a bottle of beer, a bottle beer. Wyn, wine, wyn, wyn, wine. Wyn word in die glas gegooi. Wine is being poured into the glass. Wyn word in die glas gegooi. Beesvleis, beef. Beesvleis. Beesvleis. Beef. Die beesvleis is baie lekker. This beef is very delicious. Die beesvleis is baie lekker. Hoender, chicken. Hoender, hoender, chicken. Hy het die hoenders gevoer vanoggend. He fed the chickens this morning. Hy het die hoenders gevoer vanoggend. Varkvleis, pork. Varkvleis, varkvleis, pork. Vark is heerlik. Pork is delicious. Vark is heerlik. Vis, fish, vis, fish. Ek koop my vis by die mark. I buy my fish at the market. Ek koop my vis by die mark. Lam, lamb, lam, lamb. Lam is verskriklik lekker. Lamb is extremely delicious. Lam is verskriklik lekker. Dokter, doctor, dokter, dokter, doctor. Ek is 'n dokter. I am a doctor. Ek is 'n dokter. Polisieoffisier en police officer. Polisieoffisier en polisieoffisier. Police officer. Polisieoffisier in 'n uniform. Police officer in 'n uniform. Polisieoffisier in 'n uniform. Onderwyser, teacher. Onderwyser, onderwyser, teacher. Onderwyser in die klaskamer. Teacher in a classroom. Onderwyser in die klaskamer. Werknemer, employee. Werknemer, werknemer. Employee. Werknemersvoordele. Employee benefits. Werknemersvoordele. Kom. Come. Kom. om. Come. Die woord kom uit die Grieks. This word comes from Greek. Die woord kom uit die Grieks. Sien, see. Sien. Sien, see. Doodreg, ek sien jou môre. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Doodreg, ek sien jou môre. Maak, make. Maak, maak, make. Dit maak nie sin nie. It makes no sense. Dit maak nie sin nie. Gebruik, use. Gebruik, gebruik, use. Ek gebruik die rekenaar vir werk. I use a computer for work. Ek gebruik die rekenaar vir werk. Well done! In this lesson, you expanded your vocabulary and learned 20 new useful words. Click the link in the description and sign up for free at afrikaanspod101.com to get access to the full lists of vocabulary you need for daily life conversations. You'll also get example sentences, custom flashcard decks, and more learning resources. See you next time! Tot ziens!
Hi everyone! How are your Afrikaans listening skills? In this video, you'll have a chance to test them out with a quiz. First, you'll see an image and hear a question. Next comes a short dialogue. Listen carefully and see if you can answer correctly. We'll show you the answer at the end. Are you ready?
'n Vrou vra 'n winkelassistent iets in 'n boekwinkel. Watter boek wil die vrou sien? Verskoon my, ek wil graag 'n boek op daardie rak kyk.
Watter boek wil jy sien?
Die een oor karre.
Een oomblik asseblief. Hierdie een?
Ja, dis die een.
Hier is dit.
Watter boek wil die vrou sien? ‘n Vrou vra 'n winkelassistent iets in 'n boekwinkel. Watter boek wil die vrou sien? Verskoon my, ek wil graag 'n boek op daardie rak kyk.
Watter boek wil jy sien?
Die een oor karre.
Een oomblik asseblief. Hierdie een?
Ja, dis die een.
Hier is dit.
Did you get it right? I hope you learned something from this quiz. Let us know if you have any questions. See you next time. Starting easy with language learning is sometimes the best way to get into a new language. But before you feel guilty about wanting to learn the easy way, don't worry. It's fine to start the easy way. You wouldn't expect to lift 200 pounds on your first day at the gym, right? And language is no different. Start easy so you can build up to tackling greater challenges later. In this video, we'll explore 7 easy ways to learn a language. The reason it's okay to start easy is the same as the reason you should start easy in the gym. You just can't expect to lift 200 pounds on day 1. You start with 5 pounds, then you move up to 10, 15, 20. And language is the same way. Learn a few phrases today, a basic conversation tomorrow. In a few weeks, you'll be able to speak for up to 3 minutes in your target language. Then you'll reach 5, then 10, then 20 minutes. Success comes step by step, little by little. So it's important to make things that are easy to do and easy to continue part of your routine. If you try to study for 2 hours a day with nothing but a big textbook, you may overwhelm yourself, get discouraged, and get tired. You might not stick with it because it's too hard to do. Things that are easy to do are easy to continue. So here are some resources to help you learn language the easy way. Number 1, take audio and video lessons. Listening to audio and watching video lessons is an easy way to consume language. Most of our lessons are 5 minutes on average, so you don't have to spend too much time at the computer. You can even learn on our app while you're commuting, working around the house, or out on a walk. Number 2, take lessons with Alexa. If you own an Amazon Echo, Dot, or Show, or are planning to get one, you'll want to make sure to download some apps to help you learn your target language. Take a look through the Amazon Skill Store. You can listen to lessons and other audio materials actively or passively, whenever the time is right for you. Number 3, download the lesson dialogues and immerse yourself. With every audio lesson, you get a dialogue track, just the lesson conversation. These are just 5 to 20 seconds long. When you finish a lesson, download the track. Make a playlist of all of them. Then play them and immerse yourself in the language. Number 4, the word of the day. This will take you a minute or less. Sign up for our free Word of the Day email lessons. It'll be a small boost to your vocabulary every day. Number 5, vocab slideshows. You can access vocabulary slideshows on any audio lesson or vocab list. Just press play and watch the slideshow. That's it. This is a fast and easy way to review words from a lesson. You can even put the slideshow on loop to review as much as you want. Number 6, the Daily Dose of Language app. This app is for the iPhone, iPad, and Android. With this bonus app, you'll get daily mini lessons covering phrases, grammar, culture, holidays, slang, and more. Every day is something new. Plus, these lessons will take you just a minute or two to complete. Number 7, print out our lessons as physical study material. You might be wondering why you should bother to print anything if all the lesson content is already online. But if you have the material sitting right in front of you, it's a lot easier to just glance through and start learning. With our Word Bank study tool, you can create your own word and phrase lists and print them out. Reviewing takes just a few minutes. You can also print out the lesson notes that come with every audio and video lesson. You'll also find our extensive reading books, which will help you to read faster. You'll find these in the lesson library. To get all of these resources that will get you learning language the easy way, check out our complete language learning program. Sign up for your free lifetime account by clicking on the link in the description. Get tons of resources to have you speaking in your target language. And if you enjoyed these tips, hit the like button, share the video with anyone who's trying to learn a new language, and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week. I'll see you next time. Bye! Want to speed up your language learning? Take your very first lesson with us. You'll start speaking in minutes and master real conversations. Sign up for your free lifetime account. Just click the link in the description.